She's like,
She's
sure.
like, right.
Yeah. All right, thanks, Leon. Well, today it is Juneteenth, which is a federal holiday which honors the end of slavery in the U.S. 161 years ago, the last enslaved people in the United States learned that they were free. And a number of events were held around the state to honor and celebrate the holiday. In Minneapolis, in the Longfellow neighborhood, crowds gathered for the Soul of the South Side event. Now, attendees can see live music, film screenings, and also unique art. And if you want to see it for yourself, the festivities run until about 8 o'clock tonight. And then on the other side of the Mississippi, celebrations taking place in St. Paul's Rondo neighborhood. Senator Tina Smith speaking at the celebration. She was the lead co-sponsor on that legislation that made Juneteenth a federal holiday. And she spoke about the impact of a woman named Opal Lee, considered by many to be the grandmother of Juneteenth.
Miss Lee's story is a story of strength and perseverance and the unwavering belief that we can do good work even if it takes a long time and we have to work really hard. This is hardly a lesson that the strong community of Rondo needs to learn. It is a lesson that you teach. Miss Lee has said that we are not free until we are all free. And we've got so many things that we need to attend to, and I contend that we can do it so much better when we're all on the same page.
All right. And at the state capitol, the Anika Foundation is hosting their 5th annual Juneteenth Family Celebration. The family celebration honors the community through food, music, and arts. If you want to attend, it's running until 6 o'clock tonight, so you better hurry. Got to hurry out there.
Yeah, let's see how the weather is looking, I guess, for the rest of the night. Let's check in with meteorologist Erica Mrazek. Erica, yeah, we just talked about some of the events still going on for a few more hours. What is the weather looking like for?
Not the best for the next few hours, but once you get further into the evening, the conditions will be improving. But at the moment, some thunderstorms moving from northwest to southeast. Severe thunderstorm watch out along 94. That goes until 8 p.m. So if you're in the metro and areas around 94, you want to keep your head on a swivel for tonight for if a warning is issued, and also for lightning in your area too. First, we'll talk about the storm in the metro. It is warned for hail that could be about the size of a quarter, as well as some gusty wind. This is going south and east, and the warning is in effect until 5:30 p.m. Also, this is mostly for the northern part of the metro, north of 94. Now, moving a little bit towards the north and the east, there is a radar indicated tornado. So that doesn't mean it's been observed, but according to the radar data, there could be a tornado around Chisago and Polk counties. That warning goes until about 5:30 p.m. So if you're in that area, you want to get to the lowest level of your house or wherever you are at. And then also around there is a severe thunderstorm warning around the Pine area until about 5:45, where you also might find some hail and some wind. So that's the storms that are packing the biggest punch. The ones elsewhere are not warned, but they still could have some small hail and some gusty wind. Now, all this is going to go south and east. I expect it to clear out of the region by the time you get to about 8-9 o'clock tonight. And from the past couple of minutes and hours, there have been a couple storm reports. Most of these little blue dots are the hail, and most of them are, well, they're all hail, but most of them are for hail that are under an inch in size. And then there were reports of a funnel cloud and a tornado up north once you get closer to Bemidji. So that's what's been going on throughout the afternoon. Expect some more active weather to continue, and then a quieter night tonight. And overall, it is a little bit breezy even outside of those storms. Some wind gusts and wind speeds in the about 20 to 25 miles an hour, but a little bit calmer up north. It's moving in from the north and the west. And with the breeze from that direction, temperatures are below average again. And also you'll notice this temperature gradient. So areas north in the 50s and 60s, because that's where the rain showers and storms are. So it is cooler there compared to places south of 94 that are in the 70s, because they have not cooled down yet from the moisture. Sitting at 73 here in the metro, 50s across the border, and even popping a 77 and a 76 and towards the south and the west around the Minnesota River Valley. And here's a great view of some of the storms rolling in. It's going to be cloudy, but once the storms clear out, clouds will kind of break up tonight, and it'll leave for a partly sunny day tomorrow. Current temperature is 73, and expect highs in the 70s for the rest of the weekend and also into next week. So normally this time of year it's in the 80s, 70s is below normal, and it's going to be mostly dry after your Friday storm complex moves through. More on that, plus the 7-day forecast coming up later. Karen and Simone.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, Erica. Well, also coming up later, after backing out of planned negotiations in Switzerland, Iran says it will reschedule nuclear talks with the U.S. We'll have the latest on the fragile peace deal.
Plus, the impact of Tropical Storm Arthur. That's when the Fox 9 News at 5 returns.